There it is, the man with the flag in the right rough. There's the shot from there to the green. And as Jerry has just told us, the flag over there on the right. Curtis played this hole one over.
Come on, wind moving.
That one's also down the right-hand side and drawing back. It can take a left-hand bounce and get out into the shortcut rough, and it did.
He's going to bring it through here if you're going to wait, Larry.
So both of them on the right-hand side here at 15. And Curtis with a two-stroke lead over Faldo at the moment. We'll be back as Faldo and Strange go at it in just a moment. Back at the Country Club at Brookline, Massachusetts, and look at the gallery gathered at the 18th green, waiting for Faldo and Strange, who are now playing their second shots over at 15. This looks like yesterday afternoon. An exceptionally large crowd for this playoff. This is the 15th. Up at the green, and look at them lying down both sides of the fairway. These students of golf history. All right, let's find out what the situation is with the two shots. Both of them in the right side of the hole.
Nick Faldo is 160 yards. Wind coming out of the right and slightly into him. He has a good lie for being in that tall rough. It's as good as you could possibly expect. I believe he's going to take a 7-iron and try and hit it hard. Get it up in the air and carry that bunker. It's about 145 over the bunker. But it's hard to tell how far a ball is going to fly out of this rough, even though the lie is good. In fact, it looks like he has an 8-iron. Looks like more of a rounded toe on that club.
I'd like to tell our stations down the line we are definitely going over, and we will be on till the conclusion of the playoff.
Well, he's played it well out to the left. It filled a hole without running to the green, but just rolled through. But he didn't have much other play than that, Rossi, than to hit it to the left side of this hole.
That's right, Jerry. Even though, as I said, the lie was as good as you could expect, he still couldn't really fire it at the flag. That rough takes that club and turns it down closed, and most times the ball will come out to the left. Curtis is 148 yards. Wind coming out of the right, not quite as hard now as when Nick shot.
I do, yeah. It's going to jump some out of there. I do too. Should come out quick at the fairway.
He's pulled it to the left, and it's a little bit hot. Well, it's in the left bunker, but that's not all bad.
Well, they both hit it to the right side off the tee and to the left side off the green on their second shot. So Curtis Strange with the two-stroke lead at the moment, and here's some more conversation between Dave Marr and Nick Faldo.
You were quoted in the paper saying that you had won your Open, and I understand how you feel. Do you feel there's a little less pressure on you than there may be on Curtis, because this is his Open he's trying to win?
Yeah, that's probably true, yes. I think, you know, that's my dream. That's what I dreamt about as a kid. I'm sure this is what Curtis has dreamed about. So this, for me, is a bonus. It's something I honestly I've never dreamt about, but, you know, once I won the Open, then it changes your plan for the next 5 years. You know, I'm exempt into all the majors, and then all of a sudden you start to focus on the majors. They're the most important thing in your career.
Well said by Nick Faldo, Jack. And Curtis Strange's hero as a youngster was Sam Snead. No doubt the greatest player who never won the Open.
Only because the gods of golf were nodding in those days.
He's often said if he'd ever won one, he might have won 8 of them.
Curtis Strange with a 2-stroke lead here at the 15th green. And look at the gallery now, massing behind.
And they're pitching back into the wind there, aren't they, Bob, Jerry?
Yes, Dave. Curtis is going to have to play this bunker shot into the wind. It's a long bunker shot, perhaps 55, 60 feet, but relatively flat green. Curtis has just played magnificently out of the bunkers this week. He has played some shots that are hard to comprehend. He did hit the one bad one at the 4th hole today, but aside from that, he's just been wonderful. Curtis right now has got to take stock of himself and try and get a hold of himself again. Now, he made the nice birdie at 13. This is probably the biggest shot of the day for him. If he can get this ball close, he can put himself in very good position. That's not one of his better ones. That's about 12 feet short.
But he didn't have too much room beyond the flag there, and you can see that it's not moving much. His wind is blocked there a little bit by the stands that you see to the right of the green. What about Nick's lie?
Nick has got a beautiful lie, and just in a little short rough. He just has to get it on the green and let it run like a putt. I don't think you'll see him pitch it very far. I think he'll play a pitch and run all the way. Have cost Nick Faldo the United States Open Championship, that shot. Played it in a very strange way. He knew it was going to come out a little hot, and he pitched it a lot farther than he wanted to.
I don't know what club he played it with, Bob. It looked like a lot of loft. Maybe it was a wedge, and he was trying to, maybe for some reason, think he could get something on the ball out of there.
Well, it did look like he played with a lot more loft than I thought he would have played the shot with, but I think it just kind of shot on him. And you know, coming out of this rough, even though he had a nice lie, it's very difficult to judge the speed.
Still doesn't have the putter in his hand.
No, and he doesn't have the easiest of shots. He's got the kind of a shot, it comes a little uphill right at the start and then goes back down away from him. It's another shot that is very difficult to judge the speed, and of course he has to. He's taken the flag out, and he has to try and make it, of course. It's getting very late.
Like he's got a putter grip here. Change your style a little bit. Curtis does that when he gets a shot. Yes, see, he's got his putter grip there. And we'll see if goes. A little practice there where he's worn down the center of that club. Ooh, about 6 inches less hit on that. That might have been a fancy little 4, never having touched the fairway.
Nick hasn't missed many fairways, but missing this one is going to be a very costly one.
Made his first birdie yesterday after 14 straight pars.
The only one he made yesterday. But he has really left the door open for Curtis. And Curtis has done some wonderful putting in the last, say, 6 weeks of the American Tour. And it's amazing the number of players that won at Muirfield at Memorial, like Nicholas, Irwin, Graham, Floyd, Watson, and Curtis have all won Opens. Person that can win there can also win a here.
What a body blow.
You hate to miss it. The body blow would have been if he'd have made it. Then you'd have seen Nick be the one that'd be reeling or on the ropes or taking an standing 8 count.
Bogey for Curtis, and now Nick may dodge a bullet here. Looks so good, didn't it?
Caught a lot of the hole. Just winked in.
Yes, both get bogeys here at 15, and Nick Faldo stays alive, 2 shots behind. With 3 holes to play as we move off the 15th green over to the 16th tee in this beautiful little par 3.
It's a nice looking par 3 here, Jack. 185 yards. Problem here is your club selection and which way is the wind blowing. Now that front right bunker you see there is the one that you've got to carry the ball over. Yesterday Curtis's ball hit on the downslope of that and went over the green. Nick hit an indifferent shot out to the right and caught the small bunker to the right of the green. Problem is that bunker lip sits up about 4 or 5 feet, hiding about 1/3 of that green. Wind will make all the difference on the club selection here. And we have the same honor as yesterday too. Nick hit first.
This hole is going to play straight downwind today, Dave, and this is the toughest wind you can have on this hole. I don't think that they can carry the ball over that right bunker and stop it within 20 or 25 feet of the hole. I think the smart shot today would be down the left and into the slot and let the ball take the roll back to the right.
Well, there you see the flag whipping in that downwind.
Well, you know Curtis has to think that. He's not even thinking about going the other way. Nick now has the problem.
Holds 182 yards today to the flag.
2 strokes behind with 3 holes to play. Conservatism cannot be the order of the day for Nick Faldo.
Going to carry the bunker. We've got a good bounce back onto the green.
Well, that looked about as good as you could do on this hole.
Stopped that a lot faster than I thought he could downwind.